Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing tonight, or actually this morning for some of you guys there? Hi, Andy Moreno. See you on the first row. Hi, Ross. We have Simon Lee. We have Rimidas, Pat, Peter, Carlos, Alejandro, and so on, counting. Guys, we have some good news today. I am sure you will love it, same as I did 1 hour ago when I heard. So I will not waste more time. I will come back and do some updates after also if Stephen for some reason doesn't remember all we spoke about. But Stephen, you are here with us, are you?
I am here with you. Absolutely.
Absolutely. We had a great call, and I think that it will be well received, I am sure. So I leave it to you now and we come back with questions.
Well, thank you. Well, let me do a couple things here. I'm gonna share my screen. Actually, before I do this, let me make sure I've got it where I need it. Hold on just a second, because this is information that I don't want to just say. I want to make sure that that you all have as well. So let me pull this up. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. Can you see my screen okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, so again, today, I will tell you guys, I have, well, let me give you some background, just a little bit. And you all know this. I love what we're building. We are building the largest blockchain community in the world right now. And part of that whole process is trying to figure out the very best solutions as we present the opportunities. Pardon me. As we present the opportunities, one of the most important things is helping the community that's participating to understand the benefits, to also have a voice and a say. We've had a lot of great feedback. We've had a lot of very constructive feedback on a number of different things. And for us, we want to listen as much as we possibly can, and then adjust where necessary, where is best. Well, I want to let everyone know that we have heard and listened. And I probably should have changed the order on what I'm going to present, but I'm going to present the very best thing first. And so what I'm most excited about is, number one, the nodes. You all probably understood. We've talked about this a lot. The nodes all had a monthly kind of a monthly fee associated with that. Those monthly fees were going into build the network, to support the market and do a number of different things. But as of right now, I'm announcing there are no monthly fees anymore. So we are completely doing away. We are getting rid of all of the monthly fees. We found a way to make it work without having to have that as an upfront or something that our participants had to worry about. So the monthly fees are going away completely. So if you buy a node of any sort, there's no monthly fees associated with it on Connect or on any of the sites. So we're really excited about this, guys. I'm telling you, this was a very big deal. And we went back and forth a lot on this to try to figure out a solution where it would work for everybody. And so now we've done that. So the monthly fees are gone. We have found other ways to be able to support the market that are going to work amazingly. So anyway, that was what I was most excited about, because I know a lot of people have come to me over the last several months and said, hey, is there something we can do here so that it's easier for anybody that's participating to be able to jump in and do it? And so again, that's really huge. Really excited about that. Number two, you can, if you've purchased an element, a switch, or a Win node, you can participate right now in the test run. So we are doing a lot of different testing over the next 30 days or so, 30 to 45 days. We'll be doing testing where individuals can run their nodes, and that will give us some really great information to make sure that as we transition and start going on chain, that things are working the way that they should. So we would ask that everyone that's purchased an element, a switch, or a Win node, that could have been part of a bundle that you might have purchased, that you start to run those. And so we are assigning those licenses. We are asking for people to run those. This is again a test run right now, and so that we can gather more information. But you will also you will be rewarded for participating as well. So we would appreciate as many of you that have purchased those to get those and start running those nodes. All right, let's go here. Now, if you've tried to move green from the vault and used Ethereum to do so, we know that there's a bug. Again, we thought that we had fixed this bug, but we noticed it wasn't fixed across the board. There were some people that were still experiencing an issue where they were striving or trying to move green from the vault into the app, and it took Ethereum, but the green didn't move. It stayed in the vault. If you've experienced that, number one, just wait. I think we put a block on that, so that shouldn't be available right now. We are working to fix that, but if you have experienced that, let us know. Show us the transactions, send that into support, and we will be refunding that Ethereum that was tied to that transaction. So don't worry about that. We'll make sure that we get that back to you. But right now, until we release that, don't go in and try to mint just yet. Well, hopefully we'll find the solution for that very, very soon and get that up and running for everybody. Okay, we've got a PowerPoint that we're working on. Because we've made some of these changes, which I'm really excited about. I think these are really great changes because we're taking out that monthly fee. That's meant that we've had to adjust. We were hoping to release the PowerPoint a little bit earlier, but we have to adjust a few things now. And it's I mean, I think that this is going to be really massive. I think this is going to help us to grow even faster. I can tell you that, again, across the board, all over the world, I've heard people that have asked for that solution. So we've got the solution. Now we just have to adjust our PowerPoint presentation, but we will have that here by the end of the week. So we'll have a kind of a preliminary presentation up and ready by the end of the week for individuals to have access, so you can start doing your meetings and start really growing here. So that's another big one. And then the fifth one, just to talk to it, is we've mentioned a couple times our the Dubai office. We are still moving forward on that. I believe that in the next probably 2 weeks, week to 2 weeks, we should be coming out to Dubai to set everything up, to make sure that we have everything that we need to locate, identify, and then solidify the office space there, and then to start working on what we want to do to create it. We want it to be a space where people can come, they can see, they can participate. We're really excited about having an office out in Dubai because, of course, you know, we're here in the US, but we know that Dubai is a much easier place to maybe come to and visit for a lot of people in that part of the world. So that's still in process, and we're really excited about that. So again, not a whole lot more out of what I just put up here, but I think this is huge. No monthly fee on the nodes, guys. That was massive. I'm really excited about that. Download the Element and Switch nodes and the Wind node if you have purchased those, and start running those during this test run. Hold off for just a minute on the green vault as we fix the issue that we found there, and then of course we'll have a PowerPoint out this week by the end of the week. So some really exciting things are happening, and I'm just excited to share.
And also, yes, Stephen, maybe mention briefly also, we are right around the corner also to have the genealogy for display. We are testing it currently, if I have understood correctly.
Yeah, they are working on that right now. I'm a little probably a little premature on giving a date yet for that, but they are working really hard on that and hope to have that done soon. You should be able to currently go in and see you know, kind of your frontline people that you've brought in, and kind of if you go into the Connect Pay feature, but a lot of that right now is still being updated. Just so you understand, we're still connecting a lot of the dots there, and that is still being updated.
Now, one thing that now I remember that wasn't on the list. You remember we spoke yesterday, I think it was, Stephen, about we had this issue with the broken link, you know, in the beginning.
Yeah.
So I think this one we could mention, guys. Listen, this is important. if you had somebody that tried to register under you, with your link that was not working as it should, and now it works, as we know, but in the beginning there was some issue with it. Please send in to customer support the person's name, the email address, and so on, so it can be placed correctly with you as a sponsor. Okay, this is very important. That was it was needed, Stephen, wasn't it? Email connect ID of the person that you enrolled and name.
That's correct. Yeah. So we want to, of course, and just so everyone knows, our goal is always to make sure that whenever there's a mistake made, especially when that mistake is ours, to make sure that we are in a position where we can correct it. And we know that there was a period of time where those links weren't working the way that they should. So if you know that you signed somebody up and they're not showing underneath you, please send that in. We are tracking and logging those, and we'll be going through and doing a sweep so that we can get those corrected. So please let us know. You're not going to miss out on commissions. If one of those people, for example, purchased a switch node, or they purchased a blue node, or whatever, you are still going to get paid from those individuals. It's not going to be lost. We just want to make sure that we want to make sure we're connecting the dots appropriately here. So please get that information over to us.
Yeah, same goes obviously, guys, for, if somebody haven't got, the correct commission, whatever it is. Stephen and Connect has been very, very firm on this, that everything shall be right.
Correct. Yeah, so I mean that's really all I had to say for this morning. Although I think it's huge. I can't tell you. Yesterday, as we were talking about this, and we were finally, I've been talking about this possibility for a long time internally, and we finally came together as a group and said, okay, what will really bless the participants in all these blockchains the very most? How can we get more and more people, participating on what we're doing? How can we grow this the very best way? And with overwhelming feedback from the community, we got it done. So I'm really excited about that, and I think that that's going to be a huge boost to everything that we're doing.
Yes, and like Stephen said also, we will actually have a wrap-up call tomorrow about the business presentation, just so you guys know. Once that one is finalized, we are just keen on getting it right, so we don't need to update it too often, okay? And it should also be not too complicated, not too details, but should have the right details. Wordings needs to be correct, it needs to be compliant, and so on. But I believe that we will have it to the weekend, just so you guys know. If and when that happens, we will hold a special, training about that business presentation, how to present it. I will do that one on Sunday, okay? On Sunday. It was meant to be this Sunday that was before, but we will then do it on Sunday. And also, please come back to us with translations, Most of you guys has already messaged us. We won't start translating to every single language, but the big main ones, obviously, we will have from the beginning. So please get back to us. You guys know who you are. We see here people are nodding. Yes, please get back to us for translations. And remember, it is very important when we start presenting the business that we get it in a compliant way, and that we get it in a very simple and understandable way with, as we've been speaking also, the product in the front. Because it is really like that. Think about it, guys. We're sitting here, and we're waiting for where is my node? Where is my node? Can I run it? Can I run it? And so on. And yes, it's cool to get commission also, but it's even cooler when the commission goes after the actual usage of a product. Isn't it so? For 21 years, been chasing the compensation plan this, compensation plan that. And here we really have nodes, products, revenue engines, I want to call them, in the front, with a prosperous compensation plan, rewards plan following. So I'm looking forward to a brilliant 2022, and with people like Aaron, Nigel, Mike, all the other ones, Stephen, obviously the full connect and so on, and you guys, foremost and all, that are here and standing by. I know how it hasn't been easy for many of us, yeah. I'm getting messages. I'm still here, you know, but you know, it's getting hard. No, guys, it's getting soon. Very easy. It's you on the call, 145 people, 146 people that will go out and revolutionize not only one industry, but actually 2 or more industries in the same. So keep your eyes open on the Telegram channel, post in questions, make sure now the last days to onboard the last ones, okay? We have some people still that hasn't signed up and so on. If there are problems, you know that there are a few that has before solutions of signing up. We will take care of them manually in some way, won't we, Stephen? And then looking forward to really get to work. That's all from me today. Do you have anything more, Stephen, to come?
Yeah, just a couple quick things I wanna mention, because I know that there were a handful of people that are experiencing this. You may have seen. I know that there's a few people that have reached out who saw their nodes in their back office, and then maybe that those numbers were adjusted a little bit. And either maybe you're seeing too many or too little. We've gone through and we are trying to do some final audits of those. Don't worry if you see some of those numbers that have adjusted. We will make sure that those are correct also for everybody. We understand that this has happened to a handful of people, not everybody, but there are a handful. As we've been trying to assign the nodes, the way that that's kind of worked is it's been through some programming and some scripting, and there are a few people that I think got caught in some of that the cross wiring there as we've been doing that. So it's absolutely, if you saw that happen and you saw some nodes get removed that should be there, those will be replaced, so don't worry. And then again, if you want to participate in the test run, all you need to do is to go into your back office. You need to download that node and start running it, either on a VPS. I don't know if right now it's available yet on Microsoft and Mac OS, but I believe right now it is available on the VPS, and that will be updated as we continue to update that as well. But if you'd like to participate, just do so. Download that node, run it on the VPS, and that will be really great.
One thing we could mention, I think, Stephen, because this was something that was very well taken up today on the call, on the corporate call. So people understand why do we test run, because it's not only, guys, to test and see that everything is, you know, right or wrong. It has also to do with that the faster we get more people on. Can you explain this, you know, Stephen, that it's also important that we get people test running in order to start as soon as possible the real distribution?
Yeah, I mean that the whole purpose of the test is to make sure that we have everything aligned the way that it's supposed to be, that everything is firing and doing according to the algorithms and, you know, all the math that's behind it. We just want to make sure that that's functioning the right way before we go out and launch it on chain. And so this testing period is really great. The more people that we have testing and running those nodes, the better. But also those that are testing are going to receive reward for that anyway. So just wanted everyone to know that. Okay.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay. So yeah, that's it from me for today. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll talk soon. Happy what is it? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you all had a great Valentine's Day. I don't know if everyone celebrates that or not, but you know, if you haven't had an opportunity, tell your friends and family how much you love them, and you know, let's take that opportunity. But I'll talk to you guys soon. We'll see you later.
Okay, see you guys on next call. Bye.